took a L, but tonight I bounce back. Wake up every morning, by the night I count stacks. Knew that that's what's real when I hit it, bounce back. You ain't got shit.
Another important strategy of setting up a good defense are at the immediate split side rooms. You would typically want a 2-to-1 setup where you have a storeroom and 2 burst room. Burst room at the sides or front has to be with a unit that deals 20 seconds of immunity strips. So when the sub flown in without the main, they get stripped and bursted down. Here is an example where I would use in an open room. A very vital information is to use gargoyles and some of those 2 capacity traps installation where the sub or the AI of the support will go and hit those instead of hitting the main defender. As well, you use mirror to conceal yourself, and just 1 fly traps at the front where if the guys wants to come in at this tile, they will be able to fly straight in instead of walk straight in. So this is my setup. I mean, I've seen some other defender that could do some other setup that is similar to this, but I find this very effective for myself, especially for storeroom for Minato. So let's talk about what sort of unit I would recommend here. Okay, I would recommend Minato, someone with artificially able to have 100% evasions for store. Another recommendation would be something like Momoshiki. Momoshiki is artificially you can get them to 100% evasion. It's a great staller. I think he's a good choice. Another choice to choose from, I would say, is the Minato, Ido Minato KLM. Okay, another choice that I would pick would be something like Utakata and Obito. So these are a great choice to have a storeroom. So in this video, I'm showcasing my Ido Minato. Here, the rotation, recommended rotation is this. Let's look at the stats card. I have a 10% evasion, another 10% here for the first 80 seconds, another 10%, 20% for the next 80 seconds. So my full coverage is 160 seconds since the game starts. I would have a 20 seconds of evasion right off the bat. Take a quick look. Because Ido Minato has an evasion of called large evasion. Minato has a large evasion right here on his first skills. So to get that into perspective, you would want to have 55% base evasion. So 55 evasion percent to proc his 100% evasion counter. So for this case, I have 20% in the last row here, combined with a 35% base evasion. That gives me a 55% evasion for the entire 160 seconds. So let's look at the stats. Here I realized that my stats are over excessive. There's more than 100% excess element resistance. So this is not an optimal stats. I can see that I can make a lot of improvement. So I went to Ninja 2 factory to update my stats. Here is some example. Here I will 25% on my power resist. I went back and checked. Let's see whether I got 100%. So here double checked. I got 100 power resist. I don't have to reroll again. Please get me. Yes, 12.5%. So now I quickly remove the rest of the unused slots. So I have 3 slots available, freed up. Wow, I'm able to get 100% true triple element resist. Let's go check it out. Isn't that beautiful? So let's fix it up. So let's add more stats onto our free slots so that to give a better idea what are the end game strats in terms of stats fixing and end game stats. Boom. Alright, so I added extra 9,000 on each slots. So earlier I got 21k HP, now I have 250k HP. Alright guys, just to come back, once we get the optimal stats, so basically what we see here is that we would have a balancer with an aim of 25% excess paralysis, another balancer of 25% of confusion, and whatever the residue amount of seal resist that you need to cover, and with another extra HP slots for your game. Of course, HP 2, here you can see there's 4 youth 2 and then 1 evasion 2 to make up to exactly 100% with no excess, 100% confusion, 100% seal resist, 100% true paralysis resist, 250,000 HP, no high burst, just 55,000 attack, 63,000 defense. Do not bump your crits. Maintain your evasions to 35% plus that other 20% here with the stats card of 160 seconds. That makes up the optimal build for your Minato. So of course the rotation is here. There's a large evasion here, so hence why we are going for the 100% resist with the aim of 55% evasion. Here with the skills, as you can see, this skills does not have immunity. So and this skills does have immunity and invisibility. This one is just plain eye flare. So the idea is, the follow-up is to cover the shortfall of the kit. So the first skills does not have immunity, so you would want to have a team immunity equipped in this build, in this kit. There's currently 2 follow-up jutsu that gives team immunity. One is Gaara, the other one is Shikamaru. Okay, team immunity. So here, once the first skill is procced, immediately Minato will be covered with immunity. In case there's a person that strips the 20 seconds immunity, there's a follow-up attack with invisibility and immunity 20 seconds to cover up his shortfall and begin his rotation. Then he will start be juking all the ultimates, another ultimates that moves around, so he will be bouncing everywhere. Let's see the clips and I'll be showing you some of the epic clips.
かい。
心霊加減